My gene research is done. Let me go take a look. I've been actually putting in some points every now and then. This isn't something complicated. This isn't something that like will go over anybody's head. I usually just go around this side. See, like I finished all this the other day. They were like 5, 10, 15 minutes long or something like that. So uh, it didn't take that long. But like they go like this, they swirl around like that, and they go like that, right? Okay. Again, this is the zombie side, and this is the minion side. They crisscross like that, so it's gonna alternate. So just read it, take a quick look. It'll say zombie minions or anything minion related, and you're good to go. Here, this is dispatch research partner. So if you're doing research or something like that, you get bonus ones, and I think this is one of one. So here's what I was able to do yesterday or whenever whatever happened, right? I was able to, fish for these. I always make sure that I have either blues, purples, or oranges, even reds, because reds are rare, but like really, really rare. They're like video games or like, I don't know, some other weird stuff. I don't know. Just really unique things will be red, okay? But like I'll refresh for these. I'll hit refresh. They'll cost me 10. So the good thing is that sometimes they drop you some like random white tabs. So your refresh doesn't hurt as much, even though it's costing you something, right? So what did I do? Oh, I went to the cloning section, right? In the cloning section, in the early stages, level ones, they cost like freaking nothing. So you just put them in. It takes like 5 minutes. They're done. You pop them in. They cost very minimal amounts of black tabs, and then you're in and out. So the purpose of upgrading those is to go to your rocket and put these guys in here. So I'm already at phase 3 because I just, while I'm about to go to bed, I can just put, whatever I cloned, and then I can just throw them in there, and then I can just go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a big deal. This one's going to take 10 hours. This one's going to take whenever I go to Yamato and I get the piece, and then I do the same thing all over again. And this one's going to take Kathy. When I go to Kathy, I'm going to do the same thing again, I guess. I don't remember that far back. But I'm going to have a bunch of minions. If it's minion related, they're going to go ahead and take it. We're going to go ahead and check our dailies, because at this point we should all be doing our dailies. We should just be going right through this list and being like, okay, what do I need to do? I need to end an exploration. Well, how do I end an exploration? You fast forward it, or you come here and you recall it. That's the only two ways you can end one. Or you actually let the thing time out. The third one. There's a third option, but I'm just going to fast forward it. I got plenty of time. I got 15 hours. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the previous video on this one. It was like 5 hours or something like that, or 3 hours I had just speed ups. So, everything kind of like adds up over, while you're sleeping. Your time machine is accruing some speed ups for you. So that's something that's going to help you out. You level up the time machine, you get more speed ups. You know what I mean? Like incrementally you get stronger. Wow. Okay, cool. Now this is saying the relic has to be over 44. I don't have any relics right now that are over 44. So you just brush it off. No worries. You'll eventually get it, and then you'll be good to go. Here you just rummage like so. You just click on the blue ones. The blue ones are okay. Anything blue you can do for the most part. You can interact with it. Now whether you win or not, that's up to your power level, how you did. But if you look at the red ones, you just ignore them. I'm going to ignore the red one because, so for example, like let's take a quick look at the red one. What's it asking? It's asking for twice my faith. I don't care about that. I'm not gonna focus on my faith right now. Looks like we got something here. Here is the Chikachikaka guy, right? He was one of our friends. Actually, he was one of the guys that you couldn't even, like, in red, you couldn't even look at. And I just beat him. I fought him, and he was like a little balloon. He was just sitting around. I needed enough power. He becomes an ally for you. So here we go. He's gonna become a new partner. 5 of these cards gets me these. I don't need that. I don't need that, and I do need the hard stats. So this gives me permanent rush, and it gives me permanent HP. So I'm gonna take the hard stats, and then later on I'm gonna get this one later. I could have gotten that, but this doesn't give you power now. This gives you power later. So if you need in the early stages power now, you get them from these syringes. If you can get So that ends our thing here. There's nothing else for us to do here. Let's see what else we can do. We can fight in the arena. We can just do one of these. Do we have a controller? We do. We pop here. We go in here. These are just, I think, NPCs. You tap real quick on the thing. It goes away. We just did one. I'm not going to do all three. That's a waste of time. You guys can figure it out yourself. I ranked, baby. I'm 1962, and I'm coming, bro. Woo! I'm gonna grow, my dudes. Okay, so this is a blue one. I'll take a blue one. And I'm gonna not eat one right now because when I'm done with my dailies, there is a purple one right here. So I want to make sure I eat the purple one. This is just asking me to put a soul in here. So we're gonna go ahead and I guess I ran out of. Oh, there they are. Okay, so I'm not gonna put these guys in here. I'm just gonna keep using my red ones. So it goes red, red, green, white, and then red, green, white in the vending machine. It just rotates 3 out. So you could just use those. And when it comes to offering week, there's going to be an offering situation. You could take the ones that are really, really high value and you can put those in. You just don't touch the ones that are blue. The ones that are like white, that's lower. So we got a new executioner or whatever, a hitman. They're called hitmen. Sorry, we're tied. No, he's hitting me a little bit harder, so he should win this. Yeah. If I would have gotten his weakness, I'm pretty sure I would have beat him. So it's just going to take me maybe a couple more days. Don't stress it. You got white tabs. You got a ticket. You got some other junk, whatever. Doesn't even matter. Okay, what do we have here? We can go back to this. We can go ahead and stock up on our food. We can start our adventure. I should have checked real quick if I could have created a weapon. I can. Okay, so here's a perfect example of showing you guys how to stop. Okay, I went in. It's only going to cost me 100 food. So I recall real quick. I know this number very well because I do this all the time on a daily basis. I always want to I'm always thinking I want to be churning out time. I always want my snail to be doing something while I'm doing downtime. And I always forget, hey, I can craft a weapon. So so now I'm taking those 2 weapons and I'm putting them together. So now I free up 2 spots and make 1. So that's always king. That is always money. That is really, really good. So now you go back to your shell or your snail here. You can give them the gat. Blow. So now we can go back. I don't feel any regret. I lost 100 food. I don't even care to replenish it. It's not that important. Let's take a look at this guy. There's a little robot on the floor. I pay 10K. This is my he's just my delivery bot for the what do you call it? The museum. So whenever you unlock the museum, all right, so it's gonna download. Oh, nice, cool. It did it fast this time because I know I can handle like 7 megabytes. Let's stop it. So the museum is where you put your relics of a certain area. So right now this is that little flag. This guy right here. That's the Koryeo flag, or the Korea flag. And if you don these the relics that belong into that museum, you get medals, and the medals increase, and you get points and stuff. What is going on here? Bro is about to get shot. What? Yo, he is just like never asleep. Oh shit. Oh, okay. So he caught him. He caught him. Okay, but that looks like a robot? Oh, okay. What? What is going on? Oh. Yeah. What? I don't remember this. I don't remember this. Bro, this tank is gangster, bro. Holy shit. The portal. I don't remember this. Oh, he's just like, hey, I got you, boy. Oh, that's the robot in our house? Is that right? No, I don't know. Dude's happy as hell. That's these guys are, some of them are oh, this one's really good. This one's really good. A lot of these are pretty good. I don't even have that one. In the future, I don't think I have that one. I should have that one. That guy's got a lot of good relics, man. Holy crap. Okay, cool. So this is cool. They gave you the museum outright. Usually you have to pay a fee. And usually you have to beat the realm, the Koryeo realm, the Cathy realm, those realms, the exploration areas. You usually have to beat those areas first in order to unlock them. Here they're just giving them to you, so that's great. Art, cool. It cost me nothing. They gave me 25 medals, and this is tech. Cool. My tech met the criteria, so it opens it up. This one's asking for specifically this one, and I don't have it. and that's okay. So if we click here, right, I don't think I went over it last time. This is all of them. This is, you can tell that this is all of your effects, your 5 levels or whatever, and this is like, I guess, an eyeglass, because this is very specific to the museum thing. So like if we wanted, if we wanted this, so in Korea your snail attack goes up 20. The what do you call it, the stamp is actually extremely good because it helps you what do you call it, it helps you, it gives you a buff in Korea. So I'm actually going to place it here. Wait, hold on, before I exhibit it there, I want to make sure that it's blue. So if I come here and I click this one more time, I see that it's not blue. It's just gray. So I want to see if it's going to be blue here. Yes, it's blue here. See how that's, it was white before, now it's 42. I'm going to put it here. It's going to ask me to exhibit. It's going to be like, you put it in the lumber camp. Are you sure you want to take it out? I'm like, yes, it belongs here. It won't ever leave this area. This is always going to have this one. You know what I'm saying? It gave me 42 points. It's going to help me level up my my museum. If you check here, this is what happens when you level it up. When you level it up, you get certain things that you do in Korea, like attack, 20 defense, intel gain 5%, music so this is what really matters, is the black tabs while you're in it. It won't matter afterwards. Now this is really important. The museum medal output, that is what you're looking for. So you want to get this to like S so that you can get like more medals to output. So you want to get them to like S plus as soon as you can. The thing is, it's going to be really hard because that requires a lot of your relics to be reshapen, and reshapen costs a lot of resources. Right now I have 62. I need 100 to reshapen that, so it's going to take me a while before I get that going. This is going to be the museum metal shop. What I normally buy here, ooh, that's cool. Used to crap top books. I'm gonna buy this eventually. So okay, so you're gonna be wanting to get a few things. You always want to get the medal. So whenever you get enough medals, you're gonna want that. You're gonna want this, and these may change. So that may replace it until eventually it stops giving you shards for these green. I believe it's a green. Yeah. So activate book sharing after first share, Civ 15, whatever. So it's just a green relic. Once you get rid of that, it's gone, and they may give you another one, and that's fine. You just keep getting them until they're gone. You get these when you get the Korea, I think it says available after exploring Yamato once. So you explore it, then you can buy it, and eventually they'll give you other ones because they're really cheap and very valuable, but only if you like completely dominate the entire thing or get 100%, which we're not going to worry about that. This is what we're going to be working. This is what we're going to be working for in this brand new account, because I know in the future there's going to be a relic that is required to have in order to do something, and it's behind like 2 or 3 of these things, something like that. It's like behind 225,000 medals. I'm going to start working on them now instead of saving or purchasing them. Like buying random things. Like if I go here and I just go, oh, I think I need some speed ups, or I think I need this, or I think I need, nah, dude, we're gonna go straight for this. We're gonna get the coins. It's mandatory. We're gonna get these, also mandatory, and we're gonna these when they're available. When these 3 are available, mandatory, gotta have them. But anything spare, anything remaining, has to go to that. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I would recommend anyone who's new to do. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna get to getting all those other things. Like I hoard like crazy, and I get those left and right, and they don't even mean anything. They just don't mean as much as it seems like it does. There's a to-do list, so let's check the to-do list, and then unlock the museum. I got a K for that. Excuse me. And then I did something here, and then I got to level 50 in the simulator, which is right here. So just whenever you can get in here. This is gonna put that in there. Because, okay, the reason this chose this over my sword is because these buffs basically null. This is in exploration. This is not exploration. This is the gene. Gene simulator. So this having no buff and the other one having an exploration buff, it's like they're both equal. So what is left? Their hard stats. This hard stats are much stronger. So don't be confused when you go into exploration and you're like, well, the gene simulator told me to put the ruby brooch in. This is a pretty good barometer of what you should be taking to your exploration or whatever, or your stronger weapons and stuff, but it's not necessarily taking into account the exploration buff when you go over there, because it's not going to auto for you. It's just not. So you should always put the exploration buffs and stuff like that. Anything. So it bounced me. That's fine. We're out. Take the sword with you, because this sword will, first of all, it gives you basically 2.5 damage in the first round, and then it comes down to 1.5. So it hits hardest the first swing, and then after that it's just a little lighter, but it's still 1%. So how much attack do I have right now? I have 700 attack. So the 700 attack, 1% of that is like, is that like 7.3 damage? Is that better than the brooch? 7.3 damage. 7.3 damage. So this is 30. And this is, let me go back to this one. This is what its current level is. 30. So plus 7 is already 32. So it's already stronger. It's already stronger at 1%. I didn't even do the 1.5, and I didn't do the 2% on the first round. So it's already doing better as far as damage. We want to hit hard. You want to hit hard. You always want to hit hard. I already spent my gem here, or my my one draw. I'm not gonna do more than one. These are, so I collected. I put in a whole bunch of black tabs. I'm always just gonna put black tabs. I used to do the white tabs. Not necessary. You get plenty of those. I did my my things, my ads, which, you know, kind of sucks to do. I want to show you guys something here. These right here, this is where, again, this is where you give your thumbs up. There is a cartridge here. I don't know if you guys noticed that. On the first playthrough, I don't think it was there, so that's why I didn't notice it. And I think there's this book that is unlocked. I don't know. This guy, you give him tabs, and he gives you back tabs. He gives you interest and stuff. I can't claim it until I get to 45k, so my power level has to more than double, but that's fine. I put in all the codes, so you go to like each and every one of these, and you go all the way to the bottom. You remember Yankee 5 Sierra Sierra, you click here and you put Yankee 5 Sierra Sierra here. You guys saw me on the first one, right? Just helps you out real quick. So that's your 5 codes right there, 5 free. They used to put a couple free codes in the opening before you log in, and I don't know, they haven't done that in a while for whatever reason. And this guy, you just share it. When you go into the share here, this is easy. You just go next and you go share, and after you go share, you click your device, which is like Reddit, or you can text somebody or email it, and then just hit back, and you never actually have to do it, and you get credit for the points. You can do that for all the things. It's going to ask you to do the follow or whatever, or you can bind your account too, and you can get extra stuff there. So that's something that can happen here. This is where Kimchi lives. I think it was yesterday, she gave me a right here, she gave me rent. So this is very important. I wish I could have showed you that. I think I may have. I'm not sure if I did it, or if I did it off screen. But here, every Monday she pays rent. And if you miss it, you don't get it back. And it's always like a shard or something like that. And you get it here, right? Eventually, when you do the batching, it just does it for you, and you never have to worry about it again. But in the early stages, until you get that batching system, forget it. You're screwed. you just have to go about it. I'm just clicking around, making sure there's nothing extra. So that's cool. Okay. Here you can put an incense, but in the early stages, you actually need the incense for something else. So you just kind of wait. How much time do I have on this? 21 minutes. Okay, we're good here. I'm going to spend my gems on this. I don't care if it's the early stages and I really need to save the money and stuff. I don't care. I'm going to spend it. I really want this and this, but these 3 I must have. So these 2, I mean. All right, check this out. This is kind of sweet. This is my new partner. But before I go to the partner, I want to show you guys this. If you hit him with 0 stars, he's going to flip the fuck out. He's gonna flip the fuck out. He's like, yo, I got weak signal. He ain't trying to hear that you're trying to give him a 0. He's not. And if you give him a 5-star and you're seeing this for the first time, and you're like, holy crap, I could give him a 0 and something will happen. Yeah, he'll come back. And then you can do it again. So in the future, know that if you've already given him a 5-star and he gives you like 1,000, if he gives you 1,000 black tabs or something like that, know that you can just keep saying 0 over and over and over again, and he will flip out. So he's just, oh, he gave me a shard. Hell yeah, dude. I need some purple shards. Okay. So I could, if I had purple shards, I would be able to enable this to the next form. Now, to get to the 4th star, you need 40. To get to the second last, you need 80. And to get to the final, you need 120 shards. As you can see, what is it? Tadpole, fungus, and time machine upgrades are reduced by 3%. At the max, I think it's 10. Yeah, at the max it's 10, and if you reawaken or reshapen it, it's an extra 10% for the time machine. So it costs you a lot less. So anytime you spend less resources, it's a priority. If you want to grow fast, you want to put points on things that help your base grow income-wise, so that you can spend. Where are we at here? So what is left? We need to do one more thing. The vending machine. We just need to buy one more thing. What to buy here? Okay, let's just get this. I got the 30k, and it's one of those things that's a one-time buy thing, and I want to know what the hell that's for anyway. Now it's our mushroom. We can get our mushrooms, and that's it. That's our dailies. Now you can check in every day, or periodically, and be like, oh, what else can I do? All you're gonna do is just gonna make sure that this is still going. You're gonna just come in here, check in here, and say, okay, my exploration has an hour. My lunch break comes in at like about an hour. Okay, so when I go to lunch, I make sure I log in, and if you got like 5 or 10 minutes left on the clock, just speed it up and start a new one. Here I can eat my mushrooms. Because we have a limit. We have a limit of mushrooms to be eaten. So we want to make sure we hit the 4 cap. What do I want here? Do I want rush? No, I'll just go with damage. Go straight damage. Basically, come in for Korea. This is the early stages. We unlock this. Oh, what's going on here? Did I unlock? Okay, so I got enough points. My tech rose up, and so it allows me to do something. So now I can go over here, put that in there. I exhibit it. It's the highest number that I had for the tech, and voila, that's it. All right, that's day 3. If there's anything more that comes up later on, because all I'm going to do for the remainder of the day, unless something new happens, I'm just going to constantly monitor the gene research and the exploration. That's it. That's all you got to do, and that'll get you going as fast as possible. Whenever there's something that opens up here, just think exploration or home resources, because if you have resources, you can buy things. Look, I'm limited to resources. I can't buy this 128,000. I can't buy the 50 of them, which cost me 10,000 each, so it's 550. So I can't buy those. All right, definitely logging off now. Yeah, see you guys on the next one. This has been the day 3. Latest.